Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome one and all to some more Rebirth. And after two very successful runs, I think it is only fair to expect that today is going to be a spectacular blue baby failure. Okay, that's fine. I mean, granted, I normally... Oh, really though? Like, can we not? Can we not begin with an envy? That is... Oh, I bet you're jealous of this run. G4B9 LLEV. Eventually, vacuum. I feel like that is a sentence that a lot of people say in their day-to-day lives. Oh god, this place needs a tidy. I will eventually vacuum, but when it happens, oh, not even the mysterious annals of time could tell you. Okay, alright. We can do this. We can have a spectacular blue baby, which does sound like, again, a really weird superhero. In fact, there's so many different things that could totally be a superhero. Like, oh no, we're all about to be killed, but fear not, the spectacular blue baby is here. And he looks like a baby in frame, but he's like 12 feet tall, and he smashes foes apart with giant rattles, and he giggles maniacally just while doing it. You know how babies giggle. I guess isn't actually how they giggle. I'm not a great Burby. I'm not a great Burby, guys. I'm just not a great Burby. Oh, okay. My face, thankfully, is no longer numb, so that's a very, very good improvement, but it doesn't mean I don't have anything to blame my English failures on, so, you know, it's a double-edged sword, as with most things. Double-edged swords aren't always the best way to go about stuff either. Also, I cannot believe a full Shupdi-Whoop did not kill a room full of basement enemies. Why is it not at least as powerful as a brimstone shot? It doesn't really make any sense. I mean, I feel like it really should be, because it would make the item a lot more fun, because, yeah, it's a brimstone that you can fire once every 2 rooms. That's very weak, but at least if it was actual brimstone strength, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Okay, Dead Onion I do like. As an item, having Ghost and Piercing Tears from one pickup is really good, and if we get the ranged and the Tears and shot speed to compensate the downgrade from picking it up, this is actually really good. And the good thing is, getting it early is the best time to get this item, because otherwise it can kind of screw over an otherwise very successful run. So this, oh, curved horn, that is nice to see. Is it just me, or is Blue Baby being extra kind to me recently? I mean, I'm not going to complain, but I feel like I'm going to get visited from a Blue Baby spirit, and he's just going to descend and be like, I gave you 2 whole good runs that did not have soy milk. You owe me. You owe me. No, Blue Baby Ghost, what do you want from me? Your soul, so that I may be reborn. And then I just actually become Blue Baby, but continue making videos. I just have to now permanently roleplay as Blue Baby. It's quite the turn-up. Actually, it really, really is. Quite the turnip. Alright, let me grab that, weave around the poops. I probably should claim them. Though without the petrified poop, it's kind of a lot of work for what is likely going to be not a lot of gain. Also, how annoyed is everyone right now at the 2 tinted rocks that we're not allowed to claim? Because I'm a little bit annoyed. Come on, small rock! 2 spirit hearts is kind of fine by me. And our boss Famine. Alright, that's okay. I like getting Famine here, because it means potentially this could be a Bandage Girl Meat Boy run. I mean, I'm not getting my hopes up. Those hopes are staying way down there. I do not want the pressure of getting a Meat Boy Bandage Girl run, honestly, because I would deal with that pressure less effectively than a landmine, so we're just not going to worry about that. But I would still love for it to be a possibility. I mean, getting a natural super meat bandage boy girl, which sounds like some horrific amalgamation, would be really cool to not have to use revelation, no tricks, you just naturally get the bosses. How kind of nice would that be? I imagine it's very, very rare, however. So the real question is then, can I even go about getting the final tinted rock? I don't actually think I can with what I have available to me, so we're just gonna have to move on. But Curved Horn, on top of Toxic Aura Tears, and hell, even Shupdi-Whoop, I'm kind of happy about this as a run so far. Hey, that's really nice as well. A good curse room. What have I done to deserve such a nice run happening? That's what I would like to know, because I feel like I am definitely going to be repaying for it. The lovers is obviously kind of useless. I'm not 100% if the lovers do actually become spirit/black hearts if you use them in an angel devil room. I've heard differing opinions on that. Balls of Steel, however, a absolute top tier pill, probably the best going on Blue Baby, because obviously it trumps health up, because health up's only 1. Very easy room defending our item room. This seems like we're going to be coasting. We're going to be coasting. Loki's Horns, not fantastically useful, but with tiers this size and the fact that they are piercing and they are ghosting, I mean, they have maximum chance to get extra value, especially in a room where I'm going to get surrounded on all sides. So this is shaping up to be a really, really nice run, Synergy Rise. Let's kill as many rooks as we can in case we get a trapdoor. Another bomb to replace the one we've lost is very, very good to see. Still not one-shotting spiders, so we have that to go. But apart from that, you can't really complain about being this strong on the first floor. Those guys really upset me, though, because they are mental. I also need to start fully committing and working towards acquiring the dollar, because it's one of those outliers, and I just don't want the dollar to be my final item. Just every run, okay, I'm going to play this slot machine, it is going to give me the dollar, and nobody will tell me that it's not, goddammit. Alright, boss, what do we got? Monstro, not bad at all. That is absolutely fine. We'll use Shupty Wup to clear the most of his minions, and yeah, okay, he should be killed quite fast. The one thing that I don't like about Toxic Aura tiers is that they make your tiers massive but don't come with a damage up, so you are doing vastly weaker shots than tiers of this size normally would. I mean, granted, it's not a massive deal because you are aware of that, so it's not like you're relying on the damage, but it would be cool to have the damage upgrade to go along with it. How good would Dead Onion be if that was the case? Alright, Latchkey is fairly alright, especially with Loki's Horns, because it means 4-way shots are going to happen a lot more often. Okay, let's get our weave on, and then make sure we dodge any brimstone that is going to be coming our way. Whoa, whoa, weave. Oh, weave too hard, guys. I weave too hard. You know, sometimes you just weave too hard and you can't help it. You just gotta go hard. You gotta put that beat on and you gotta be like, whoa, what's up? My name is Rage and I'm gonna be let out of my cage because I'm in the Rebirth cellar and I'm pulling one hella of a run. And you better run because you're not gonna be having fun if you're an enemy, hun. I don't know why it's female bloodless zombies, but, you know, did you know I am a very quality rapper. Let's go in the item shop just in case there's something particularly good there. Mainly because we have infinite keys, and I am a curious sort, and I must slake that curiosity. BFF is not bad, especially considering we have baller bandages. But distinct lack of money making it viable, so yes, let's move on. One thing I always think is amusing is no matter, and it doesn't bother me, of course, everyone is entitled to their opinions and they can do whatever the hell they want with their own lives, but one thing that always amuses me is in every single Rebirth run I do, every single one, okay, and you guys are fantastic, but there is always about 5 people who dislike the video, and again, as I said, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. People have their opinions, whatever, it's fine. So is life, c'est la vie. But it just, I want to know what the criteria is. I find it very fun to think about. The only way I can kind of rationalize it is that if there's certain people who watch my runs and have like a checklist of things that if I do, then the run is like, nah, never mind about this. We'll avoid that dice room for now. I'm definitely going to trade a bomb for 10 though. That is a very, very nice little trade-off. But yeah, I imagine they're sitting there watching the run going, did he miss a secret room? Alright, he did. Okay, time to dislike. Whereas other people have got like a threshold of, if I fuck up 3 times, then they will. But that wouldn't make sense, because no matter how well I do in the run, or how much I fail, it's the same 5 dislikes. I just, what is it? what is going on in the mines? I find it fascinating. I would love to. Oh, Cricket's head. That is glorious, fantastic. That is great to find right here. God, Blue Baby, you have really let yourself go, my friend. That is. Oh, you need to get yourself cleaned up and get a proper job. That is not what you want to be like. But yeah, honestly, it does not bother me. People do what they do, but it's fine. We all have fun here. You guys are a fantastic community, and all your comments are always a joy to read, and I love having you all here. But I just do find it amusing that seems to remain constant. And the only reason I even bring it up as amusing is that legitimately the fact it does not matter what I do, when I do it, or how I perform in the run, it remains the same. Maybe I'm just very much over-analyzing just some random hate troll type people, and that is probably gonna be the case. Like, looking into something, like someone shoots me in the shoulder, I'm like, I wonder, what could have made him shoot me in the shoulder? Would it be that he has a list of things that if I do them, he shoots me in the shoulder? Would it be that he has certain criteria for shooting it? No, mate, he just hates you and he wants you to die. God, why are you looking into it, you moron? I think that might be a very strong case for what's going on here. But, you know, I like to think about these things. I do. Especially if they were in, like, a fully white room, like an insane asylum, with a green buzzer on the left and a red buzzer on the right and a TV hanging down showing them, and they're being monitored by, like, scientists as to how they react to the various situations and whether they reach for the green up buzzer or the red down buzzer, and they're like wired up to various heart rate monitors, and they can compare how angry certain failures make them compared to certain other failures, and really turn it all into a very scientific process. That would be a cool experiment, but I think at that point I really am looking into this just a little bit too much. For some reason, when I looked at the time there, I thought it was on 18 minutes, and I was like, I'm really going that slow? I've been doing pretty well, at least I thought I had been. Alright, Peep, you should die pretty quickly, given I've now got Cricket's head. The creep they're getting me is a little bit annoying. Just need to make sure I keep my avoiding on the eyes, and there we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Torn Photo is very good. Creases our shots like crazy. The shot speed counters our range down a little bit. Honestly, I am totally fine with that happening over a devil deal. I think that is pretty damn good. What I would love to ask you guys, though, if we leave anonymizing. In fact, what I would love to do, actually, as an extension of that, I want you to come up with the most weirdest, obscure thing I could do in a run that satisfies your requirement for not liking the video. I think that would be fun. Like, if you run round in an empty room on the start of a floor in a circle 5 times while on Blue Baby with ball of bandages, and then stop in the middle, look at the camera and go, and then be crying because of Torn Photo, then, my friend, I'm sorry, but I have not been happy with this video. That would be heartily amusing. Let's see who can come up with the best one of them. And a lot of you had some very interesting things you could be doing in a bathroom. I mean, I don't want to repeat any because, quite frankly, you guys have got an interesting mind. I found pills, but there was some very, let's just say, disgusting ones. There were some ones that freaked me out. There were some ones that made me feel like the commenter kind of needs some form of professional psychotherapy help. But, you know, generally it was quite an enjoyable experience, so I am very glad that I posed that question to you. I really, really am. I mean, one guy's one involved his entire family. You don't even want to go there. You really don't even want to go there. Super Lust. Alright, Super Lust, what is your... That was it. Well, you tried Super Lust, I guess. You did. You did technically try. Puberty! Whoa! And speed down, that kinda sucks. So we need to kind of solve the we're actually kind of dying situation. Let's see if there's a secret room. Oh no, obviously. Let's see if there's a secret room, right? Opposite the secret room that I already know about. That would be a really, really good thing. Okay. Let's put a bomb there. And do that. And then do the super safe way of... Actually, that's not the super safe way. How am I going to get through here without taking damage? That's the question. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was a little bit close. I will admit That was a little bit close. I hate that room when I can't do the cheap way through it. I really do, because I just don't see how you're supposed to avoid getting hit by it. Okay, very angry champion spider. Good. Could really do with a ball of steel pill at some point here, just to make me feel a little bit safer. Hell, I would happily take the rosary at this point. And oh ho ho, tough love is good. That really ramps up our damage. We've got a bit of luck up, though. Where is the tough love shot? Does it not change the effect? Oh no, there it is. I did see it. Okay, so our luck is pretty damn bad then, but we're just gonna have to deal with that. Okay, that was a little bit scary. Any room that has a lot of things that are very capable of hitting me just randomly is going to be a little bit terrifying. So I want to conserve as much health as physically possible. This room is absolutely fine. And the good thing about having piercing tears is that tough love passes over everyone and will do the maximum mega damage up to everyone. So that makes it very, very, very nice. Wealth of Wealth is good, but definitely not better than the Curved Horn, especially since I don't, like, need money, so we're just gonna move on from that. And a bit of gurgling action. This should be definitely okay. If as long as I can kill them before they get in. I'm a charge at you, range! Still kind of worked out. I'm surprised the secret room wasn't to the right of this room. It seems much more likely. I don't know why the shupty-whoop just felt like, nah, it's okay. I don't feel like damaging the bottom row. Bottom row really, I mean, it's just not for me, honestly. Oh, the black candle. I mean, that is an absolute must-buy. It really, really is. I am sorry, donation machine, but you are going to have to get emptied very quickly for that. I mean, it's just, it is way too good not to buy the black candle. It's one of, in fact, I think the black candle is probably the only shop item that at this point I probably would blow up my donation machine for, just because A, especially on Blue Baby, the black heart is invaluable, and B, curses are so annoying. I wish you could play hard mode sans curses. I really, really do. It would make it a thoroughly more enjoyable experience. But either way, let us continue on. I mean, it still is enjoyable. And I guess the thing about curses is you do have those "are you serious" moments when it makes me walk into a curse room like 5 times because Curse in the Maze is a little bastard who wasn't properly loved as a baby curse and therefore tries to take it out on everyone he ever meets in his entire life. Also, this room can go kill itself. This room is probably the hardest room if you have not got ridiculously good items in the entire game, or at least by this stage. Like, there is not a harder configuration to grab on this floor. Jera is obviously fantastic to find, especially if we make it to the chest with it, so that is good. Let's shupty-whoop them a little bit, just to soften them up for when they get to me. And an extra key is lovely. We'll go to the last room just for completionist sake, in case we get a random blue heart drop or anything of that ilk. And it's just some dingles trying to dangle when they should be dongling. Yes, dongling is a brand new dingle-dangle term, and it's what all the cool young dingle-dangles are now doing. They've grown out of their old parent dangling ways, and they're trying to dungle. They're trying to make dungling happen, and I mean, they should just stop trying to make dungle happen, because dungling is not gonna happen. It just, I mean, if Mean Girls couldn't make fetch happen, I don't think piles of sentient poo are gonna make dungling happen. Okay, that's fine. We're alright there. That's okay. Goodbye, Mega Fatty. Still no Devil Deal room for us. That is a shame. I mean, I want to go in the Curse room. I really do. But I need all the health I can get. And I need 3 blue hearts in order to use any Devil Deals. So I'm gonna pass on that one for now. Let's have a look in here. Triple red chest is probably worth my time to get, especially as there isn't really a configuration of mob trap that can completely counter me here. This is kind of fine, to be fair. Getting the War Masters, as long as you're aware you have War Masters, which I am especially good at not doing, is a pretty damn easy one to deal with. Don't jump! Don't do it! Die! There we have it. So far, 2 dud chests out of the 3, but I'm hoping for a consolation prize of explosives. Alright, well, it cost us nothing, so I cannot be too bitter about it. We'll get this gold chest. We have a spare key. Boom! What sucks, though, is if I Gerard that, we would have got an extra item, but there's no way to know which gold chests have items in, so pot-shotting a Gerard rune just doesn't really make sense. Monkey Paw isn't horrible, but definitely could be doing a lot better, and obviously the cursed horn? The cursed horn! That would be a cool... It guarantees a curse on every floor, but if you complete the floor without taking damage, you get a massive bonus. That would be a neat little addition as a trinket. You want to go up or down? There's lots of potentials. Alright, up is absolutely fine. I was afraid of a room full of actual dangerous things, but these guys are completely easy to kill, especially when you've got this kind of damage. I think Torn Photo is so far the biggest hero of this run because it has turned Toxic Aura Tears, which are normally quite crippling to have, into something that's actually really, really nice. Let's blow up the triple skull just to see if we can grab anything. 2 more runes, Passage and Destruction. Destruction in here is glorious. And a free dry baby. I cannot complain about that. Even if I can complain about the fact that I cannot go get those goddamn extra ones over there. Dry baby, come on with me, my friend. I'm kind of hoping for a hangman so I can go and grab those, but I'll keep strength with me for the sake of the boss fight. That makes a lot of sense. I do say sense a lot, but I think it's sensible to say sense a lot, but I can also sense that you're getting a little bit antsy at all the sensible that I'm doing, so me sensing that, I'm going to try and chill on the senses, but we all know it's just not going to happen. Also, this room, like, this room, can I just say, this room here, this room. And there we go. That's very annoying. I hate actually gaining a bit of health, only to then have it immediately robbed from me by a particularly brutal room. It's just upsetting, you know. It really... Thanks. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I feel like I am getting all of my least favorite rooms today. And I didn't even notice until it was too late. The world is not enough, and the rainbows do not make me happy anymore. I can't go in there, so what's the point? Whom? Oh, and it's greed as well. You know, I was hoping for a spirit heart that I would use both my bombs on the donation machine to acquire, but it wasn't, and that just makes it upsetting. Dry Baby being in front of me does mean that at least we can kill Isaac, but getting to Isaac is the main deal. I think that's what's going to be a struggle, and I actually think it is, because I don't work well with finite health. I just don't. I really... Can the other one, please? Please, like, can you both have some? There we go. Well done, guys. Now let's do it again. And please, both of you do it. Please, both of you. Come on now. Come on now. I know you both want this. I know you... Yes, there it is. Was it that hard? And you as well. Good for you. Good for you. Good to see you still keep it active in your old spy cage. Alright. That horrible, horrible section of floor is dealt with. Monkey Paw, no thanks. Let's continue. If only those triple red chests had given us any form of hearts, that would have been glorious. I want to put out these fires before that happens, those sneaky, sneaky little bastards. And we'll go get them out. And then having these piercing tears is going to be quite satisfying down here. Oh yes, get into the corner everybody and welcome your fate. Let's blow up the 2 sections of 4 for maximum potentialness. And we get a tarot card and we get Black Heart. Yes, awesome. The world is good, and the Emperor's fairly nice. Let's use the world. Ah, we got a bit of double trouble going on here. We don't have the bombs to skip into the curse room, which kind of sucks. Do I want to wait for the bombs? I think I probably do. Do I want to use this? I kind of also probably do, but I just have such a low amount of money and such a high requirement for the ability to purchase any and all blue hearts that I come across, I can't really risk it for now. So I'm just gonna let that lie. But if we get through this floor pretty successfully with enough money, I may very well be finding myself coming back for that. But I don't know. I'm in a kind of precarious position here, finding myself doing really well offensively and with enough synergies to really make this run skyrocket if it gets going a little bit more. Ooh, that suddenly changes a lot of things, much like the Fire Nation attacking. So, we now is very viable. We now is very viable. I can do the English. I speak the English. Do not you worry, the English is spoken. Okay. Let's go to the arcade and see if we can't get a load of bombs from it. That makes the most not sense. Damn it, it's just such a useful word in so many situations. Really, I've got the luck foot. Come on now, what are you doing? Don't ignore the powers of the luck foot. Stop it. Well, that was very depressing, wasn't it? That was the least lucky vending machine I've ever seen. Alright, we'll use strength and hopefully, guys, alright, and I am very hopeful here, hopefully we remember to go back and get Jera, because it honestly could go either way. Double dark one. Double dark one should be kind of fine, I think. I mean, it definitely, yep, that always happens when I face double dark one. It really, really does. I just get kind of slightly tapped from somewhere, because I'm always terrified of the other one being a massive problem. But when you face them in this room, they both can't charge you at the same time, so I don't know why I get so upset about the whole thing. And there we go. We're going to get a devil. Oh, angel room. And Squeezy. Squeezy is great. Absolutely phenomenal. Angel room. Relic generator is great as well. That gives us some health every 4 rooms. That, everybody, is very pleasing. Very, very pleasing. Do I want to go in the curse room? I've got a good feeling about this curse room, so I'm going to do it. I hate everything. I should never trust my good feelings anymore. I just hate them. I hate my good feelings. Guys, my good feelings are just the worst. So we're back to the health that we started with before the boss, which is good. Let's mosey on down to the... No, Jera! Jera, I forgot the Jera! No! I called it, alright? In my defense, I called that this could happen. I totally called that it could happen. I know you're all very angry. I know I've just fulfilled many people's I now hate you run in your face rage requirement, okay, that we discussed. But I at least realized, okay, I at least did not go oblivious. And I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Okay, I really... Oh my god, the dollar! Yes! Oh, that is fantastic! Screw Jera! I got the dollar! That is one less item off my list of True Platinum God. Now, all I need for True Platinum God is Bandage Girl and Meat Boy. That is all I now need. What is the best way to go about doing that? I'm going to keep the crystal ball over Shupney up. I definitely think it's more useful. Hierophant is glorious to get here. Wheel of Fortune I don't care about anymore because I have me the dollar. That was a very emotional roller coaster for me. Going from, no, I'm an idiot, they're going to laugh at me so much. They're going to, I don't care anymore. I've done it. I have finally found the dollar. And that is exciting. That is very exciting to me. Who is next? The Husk! Boom! Thank you very much, Troll Bomb, for your contribution to this fight. And that was lovely. And Relic Generator activating is just icing on the proverbial cake. And the real cake. Though I don't like icing. Am I weird in that? Okay, I am someone who really does not like icing. I don't like any kind of... that type of stuff. I don't like marzipan, I don't like icing, I don't like frosting, I don't like the sugary stuff on top of a cake. I really, really don't. Even chocolate icing. The best top cake substance for me is probably just something like just melted chocolate added on. I don't know if it's because I've never had truly good frosting or icing, but I doubt that's it. I know some pretty damn fine bakers, and they've all made wonderfully enjoyable. It's not like it's not like I won't eat something. It's not like, hey, that pastry got icing frosting on it? Is that what it got on it? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, no, take it away from me. That is filthy. Get your filthy pastries away from me, you dirty baker. Dirty Baker does sound like a very kind of niche adult film, doesn't it? Welcome to the Dirty Baker, where flour is at the... I don't know where I'm going with this, and I don't know why I felt the need to try and act that out. Oh, man. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get our secret room while we're here. And what do we got? Super greed! At least this means our shop is good to go. And we have, wow, really all the money going for it. So straight down for glory. That was a very easy room. Extra keys. I am obviously going to be disappointed that we're going to lose out on 4 bonus items on the chest. I am. But we can just pretend I never found Jera, guys, and then you can not be disappointed. It's really that easy. Do I wanna Loki's? Do I really want to have Loki's horn, Ipecac? Do I really want that? Is that sensible? Is that a sensible decision to make here? Because I don't think that is a sensible decision to make. Which means that I should definitely do it. Quad shot Ipecac. Oh man, that is sizable. Alright, Loki's horns. Yeah, that is very much going to backfire. But I mean, I have the relic generator, I have the crystal ball, I have dry baby, I have a lot of ways of avoiding damage. I really, really do. So potentially I can make this work really well for me. I just have to be very careful about potential throwing of Ipecacs, and I can't be against a wall. That's the main deal, and because I have piercing, it seems like that's doing okay. We'll keep the curved horn, because damage is always nice, irrelevant of anything. That's that one gone, and I need to not find any more lookups in the rest of the run. This is suddenly very, very dangerous for me. Absolutely. This is as dangerous as a fire in a nursing home, okay? It really is. Old people burning. Old people burning. Put your hands up! If you know where that's from, high five to you. Alright, let's get the eye bombed all up in here. I'm trying to stay in the set. Wow, the tooth really powers this up. I would be a fool of a proverbial toque to not take, oh, I guess a literal toque. The toques, I mean, they're not real, so I guess of a fantasy toque, of a make-believe, of an invented toque. I don't know where I'm going with this. I know I'm giving up on red chests. I think red chests are not for me this run. I really, really do. They seem to just not want to do anything remotely useful, so I'm just going to accept that. I kind of just had to take damage to kill him, though I probably could have done it from the other side thinking about it, but I just was so excited to fire Ipecacs everywhere. I mean, who is not excited to fire Ipecacs everywhere? It's firing Ipecacs everywhere. If I did not have the relic generator, then I wouldn't have taken this item. That's what I want you to be aware of. That's the real cincher for me, because at least then I can recover some of my fail every 4 rooms. So as long as I only hit myself twice with Ipecac every 4 rooms, I can get away with this being a thing, and that is my solace. That is definitely my solace. I mean, I'm not even getting hit by Loki's horns Ipecacs here. It's just normal Ipecac fail that is damaging me absolutely massively here. And boom, good. I want to find the boss as soon as possible. In fact, I need to find the boss as soon as possible. The less chance I have to kill myself, the absolute better. That killed a lot of those babies, and that finished the rest of them. Good old killing groups of babies, and I found pills with explosive rounds shot from your mouth. watch Gluttony drop the HP up. No, he didn't. That's nice, and I think we're not going to lose any sleep over that bomb. So we were going in the wrong direction. See, I was really confident that we weren't doing. That is definitely a shame. Let's unlock this secret room. And boom, boom. I may have forgot to use the crystal ball upon arriving on the floor. And actually, crystal ball is, I think, rapidly becoming one of my favorite non-offensive spacebar items. I think it is massively useful if you don't have something like the map, because the fact it generates tarot cards means it's kind of just a better deck of cards. Occasionally giving you health in the form of a spirit heart is good. This one, oh, ho, ho, ho. I was like, this curse room, I actually have a good feeling about, and lo and behold, I was right. Is that I think, if I recall correct, oh no, it's Bad Trip. I remember because I recently saw a Bad Trip. That is why it was fresh in my mind. Alright, boss. Whoa, calm down. Calm down. Alright, we'll go here, right, and then look, Dry Baby can go there, and then what is up? Tic Tacs right there. Hello, bloat. Ooh. Bloat. Oh god, oh god, oh god. At least, I suppose, the cross-tiered ones, if I'm near a wall, don't just explode. They kind of go over the wall. So that's something, but really not great. As long as the Monstrous Tooth ones connects, everything will die so much quicker. Well, an extra blue heart is fine, but I would have obviously preferred my triple. Oh yeah, the old bandage is better on Blue Baby, because it just straight up gives you a blue heart instead of an unfilled red one, which I guess in many circumstances is actually a superior find. So this one is going really nicely. I just need to very much remain concentrate. As long as I remain juice from concentrate, we are absolutely fine. I love juice from concentrate on boxes and stuff, because obviously I guess I get what it means, I know what it means, but to me, especially when I was younger, juice from concentrate, I always imagined a factory full of psychic workers that just had to stare at cartons of juice waiting to be filled, and they just like put their fingers to their temples and were just like, oh, juice, apple juice, pop, and then it just like materializes into existence, all of this juice filling the carton, and you know, it was juice from them concentrating. I thought that was a perfectly good explanation, and it's totally reasonable thing to assume. So really, I think it should be like that. More things should be psychically created, because I mean, it just saves on energy. If anything, it's just manpower that we've got going on. Or robot fighters. Robot fighters could also create juice, I think, because they could fight the apple trees and probably they would win. I mean, if you had to put money on a fight between a robot and a tree, you'd probably go for the tree. For the tree? No, for the robot. Yeah, you'd probably go for the tree. I mean, if it was the Whomping Willow, then maybe it'd be more of an even fight, but I don't think a normal tree is going to give a robot much pause. Chess, what do you got for me? Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit. The Hermit, very pointless. Let's see what our mushrooms are doing. Nothing ridiculously good. Range down, not excellent. Not excellent. Definitely was hoping for range up, which would make this whole synergy much better. I can't just randomly fire either, because if I accidentally get unlucky and a crosshairs happened, I can't get out of the way of it in a lot of room layouts. I also can't fire the second I walk in a room, because otherwise we are royally screwed. Boom. Whew, okay. Alright, imagine this setup on the Lost. Just like, at any point, I am going to die. Imagine maximum luck, so every shot you do is a cross tier and the Lost. That would be a good little challenge, actually. Like, you only have to do maybe the first 2 floors to complete that as a challenge run, but it would still be incredible difficile. It really would. And that was scary. That was scary. That was definitely scary. Are you at any point going to die? Yes, you are. Alright then, it lives. Let's do this. Though I am a little bit concerned. Yep, there it is. There it definitely is. See if we can kill the eyes before we run out of our shield. So I have to stand in kind of the mid-distance because otherwise I am just going to die. Also, look at the damage difference between the tooth and the non-tooth shots. It's actually insane. Up to the cathedral we go. Now, because we have cross tiers, using Dry Baby to cheese Isaac is actually going to be more difficult because we have to get a lot closer to him to pull it off. So I'm a little bit worried as to how that's going to go for us. I'm also a little bit worried about this room, simply because this is... I can't do it. I cannot do it. Killing a fistula with this type of tier setup is just not going to be very good. It's actually going to be... Oh, I knew he was doing it, but I needed to get out of the way of the tiers from the goddamn flies first. That's so upsetting. Alright, Monstro, please just accept that you are going to die. That's all I want from you. Just accept that you are dead. Just accept that you're done. Accept it. Oh god, the tooth. Yep, it hit me. I am so screwed. Like, on so many levels am I screwed. This is a synergy that is not meant to be. It really isn't. Come on, give me something, chest. And give me that's not something. That is definitely not something. And that is not a secret room. I need to just clear one more god. Oh, no. No. Daddy Longlegs is not what I want. I just need to clear one more goddamn room. Alright. In order to... No! Oh, I couldn't do it! My cross tiers were getting in the way and I couldn't go right and I couldn't go left. And then I got hit in the front with the triple shot and it just... Oh, what did I say at the start? That this would be a fail, but it would be a spectacular one. And I think Loki's Horns Ipecac is definitely what I consider a spectacular fail. Undoubtedly, I would have completed this run had I not picked up Ipecac, but I could not resist such a fun synergy, and we found the dollars. This was a very, very nice run in terms of progression on the game. I started panicking at the end there. There's just nothing I can do. It's just so ridiculous. Especially, did you see the size of my Ipecacs? My god. My name's been Rage. I am obviously sorry for dying. I really am. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this. It really does help support the series. And subscribe for more. Oh, goodbye.